So Samsung has just released another ad mocking Apple, and it features an iPhone user sat on a fence looking over at the brighter and more beautiful Samsung side. Samsung then goes on to mock Apple even more over their lack of innovation and vision, talking about how little of a change Apple makes to their products each year, and that iPhone users are better off waiting years and years before they get the features that Samsung already has on their phones. And a great example of this is the iPhone 14 Pro Max. Scrolling down and tapping that subscribe button will only take 2 seconds, and in those 2 seconds 8 babies around the world will be born. That's quite crazy. Moving on with the video, this mockery is something that Apple has to expect each year, let's be honest here, and Samsung does have the right to do this. I mean, look at the iPhone 14 lineup. Is there any major change apart from the dynamic island? Don't even get me started on the iPhone 14 Plus, that's another video for another time. Most people over at Twitter also said that they returned their 14 Pro Max and got the 13 Pro Max instead because of how many issues they were facing on their 14 Pro Max. You can have the argument that the S22 Ultra hasn't seen a major overhaul compared to the S21 Ultra, but I would like to disagree there. Yes, Samsung hasn't really innovated much in the S series, but they're doing something magical in the Fold series and the upcoming S23 Ultra. Being only 3 months away from the release of the Ultra, we've seen our first official look of the S23 Ultra. There's a complete possibility that the S23 Ultra will do a complete 180 to the S22 Ultra and come with a flat display. However, I've only said possibility because there's some more to it. The model you can see on your screen right now is an EVT unit, which means that it won't have the exact same design as the end product that you're going to get on the shelves for the consumers to buy. Although it's an EVT unit, it can still give us some insights as to what the display is going to be like on the S23 Ultra. In this photo, you can see that the display is a lot more flat compared to what you can see on the S22 Ultra. According to the sources, the screen on the Ultra we're going to see next year won't have nearly as much curvature as down the S22 Ultra this year. It will be between being curved and being flat, but it's leaning more towards the flat side. Not only will the display on the S23 Ultra see major improvements in terms of its design, it will also see improvements when it comes to the technology behind it. The Galaxy S23 Ultra will easily dethrone Apple from having the best smartphone display in the market next year. And to find out how and why Samsung is doing this, watch this video here. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Follow me on Twitter, it's going to be the second link in the description. And I'll catch you in the next one.